simplify the following. So to simplify this expression, you must first take note that this expression is divided into three terms. So the first term is 1 over 2, open bracket, a plus b, close bracket. The second term is negative 4a, open bracket, 1 over 4, close bracket. And the last term is negative b. So let's start first by dealing or by simplifying our first term. So our first term is 1 over 2. So this is our first term. So to solve our first term, we know that we're going to use distribution method, whereby we'll say 1 over 2 times a first, and then 1 over 2 times b. Okay, and then on our second term we have, so to simplify our second term, we know that according to BODMAS, we're just going to open this bracket and then multiply. So this 4a will multiply with 1 over 4, and then our last term we leave it as it is. So let's go to our first term. So our first term, we distribute 1 over 2 on a and b. So 1 over 2 times a, we know that will give us a over 2, and then 1 over 2 times b, we know that would give us positive b over 2, and then negative 4a times 1 over 4, we know that will give us negative 4a over 4, and then the last term we write it as it is. So what we will do from here, we're just going to write this as they are. So we have a over 2 plus b over 2. And then when we arrive to this term, just going to say 4a over 4. We know that it will give us negative a, and then the last term is negative b. And then when we arrive at this point, we're just going to look at our denominator. So we know that this negative a, we can divide it by 1. And also this negative b, we can also divide it by 1 because it will remain the same. So we need to look at our denominator to determine the lowest common multiple between 2 and 1. So we know that the lowest common multiple between 2 and 1 is actually 2. So that 2 will be our denominator for the entire expression. And then after you do this, in order to simplify this, we first start by saying this 2, which is our base denominator. We'll say 2 divided by 2 in order to break this, which is 1, and then that 1 times a will give us a. And then we get to this one. To break this one, we say 2 divided by 2 is 1, and then that 1 times b is actually b. And then when we get here, similarly, we'll say 2 divided by 1, it's 2, and that 2 times negative a, it's negative 2a. And then when we arrive at this one, similarly, 2 divided by 1, it's 2, that 2 times negative b, it's negative 2b. And then the next step, remember, we must always keep this 2 as our base denominator. So we'll say, and then we're going to group the like terms on the numerator. So we have a and negative 2a. So a minus 2a will give us how much? Minus a. And then b and negative 2b are like terms. So b minus 2b will give us minus b. So this is how you simplify.